everyone, my name is Richie and welcome back to another video. Today join me for something new, Euro Truck Simulator. Yes, we're finally playing it on the channel. I know a lot of you have wanted to see some content on this game, so we're going to do it today and we're going to mix two of my favourite games together, Train Sim World and Euro Truck Simulator, and I'll tell you how we're going to do it. So if you've not seen it, I recently did a Fernbus video where we did a Train Sim World route in that game. And we sort of just wanted to see how developers sort of represent that part of the world in their own sort of way. So I'm going to do it in Euro Truck, but the difference is here we're going to do this in Pro Mods, because to actually do a full-on Train Sim World route you have to use Pro Mods, otherwise you're going to end up in weird places. So I've downloaded Pro Mods because it gives you a bit more to the map, and also it's kind of interesting to see how modders make maps and how they represent it and what they include. So I'll show you the route we're going to do today. We're going to jump into it and we're going to drive this beautiful Scania across the UK. I'll show you where we're going. So here we go, I've jumped into the map and this is the route we're going to be doing today. This is the Scotrail Express route, the Glasgow to Edinburgh one. You can also see I've got a route going up here along the M90, and that's actually near the Fife Circle. So we're going to showcase two routes in this, the Scotrail Express one and the Fife Circle one, because why not, eh? And I'm going to take this truck, this little job I picked up towards Perth. I know that Train Sim World hasn't represented Perth just yet, but it's just kind of a sensible point to end the video at. So that's what we're going to do, and obviously, like I say, I've downloaded Pro Mods, which you can kind of tell if you've played Euro Truck before. You know that the base game doesn't go up here. This is all Pro Mods. Iceland is Pro Mods. You've obviously got quite a bit of Wales, and if you've not downloaded Pro Mods for ETS, I would highly recommend it because it's a brilliant map, a brilliant bunch of people working on this map mod. And I think there's like a Middle East one, there's a Canada one, there's all sorts. But let's have a little look around the map and we'll see what sort of jobs we can do in future, sort of routes we can do in the future. One that's screaming out to me is Dresden Chemnitz. We can do that one. What else have we got? We've got Frankfurt, but we've not got Fulda. What else have we got? We've got the upcoming Dutch route, the Zwolle to Groningen route. That could be a good one to showcase actually. We could probably do that around about the time the route releases on Train Sim World. As for UK ones, we could probably do London Brighton and even South Eastern High Speed, a bit of that. What I've also thought is potentially doing things like full main lines, so we could do the West Coast main line like London up to Glasgow. We can do that in the vanilla version. If you want to see these on the vanilla version, do let me know. I've just thought we'd do it in Pro Mods just to, I don't know, make it a bit more interesting. We could also do the North Wales coastline, which I know is a TSC route, but we could definitely do that at some point. Anyway, I'm going to jump into my truck and we're going to drive this wonderful Scania. I think I'm carrying some fertiliser or something. We're going to carry it all the way to Edinburgh and then up to Perth. So let's do it. So let me jump into my cab. Let me get the engine started. Here we go. Lovely stuff. The sat-nav has come up and I also need to turn my window on because doing this and zooming down there is a bit awkward. But I have got a VR, so I am thinking about setting up the VR for this because that'll be a lot of fun. So let's go. So we've got, how long have we got? I need to figure that out. Right, there we go. I've managed to fix my sat-nav so it tells me the time. So we've got 283 miles to go and we've got 6 hours to do it. So I've got 9 hours to actually do the job. So we're going to get there at 2 o'clock. We'll probably get to Perth a little bit earlier than that. But let's get going. Let me put it into drive and let's go. Let me go to the external camera. Look at this. I'm driving a truck. How good's this? I've got my wheels set up and all sorts. It's all in automatic because I don't have a gear stick. So we'll have to just deal with that for now. So let's get going. Let's do it. And make sure not to crash into anything because that will not be good, will it? No, we don't want to crash today. So let's go to here. Make sure to look left and right. Indicate. Yep, look at that geezer. You wait there, sir. We're coming out. Right, so let's get going. Put that into first. We've got a nice little Scottish flag up there. Beautiful. Anything coming around the roundabout? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Right, let's get going. We're up to 40 mile an hour and we've got a train bridge. Now I've routed it around here because just before jumping into this truck I did see a TPE train go across there, so I wonder if we'll see something else again. But I think that's meant to be the approach into Glasgow Central, which would be somewhere around there, or even around there, I'm not too sure. I've definitely seen the TPE earlier on. I've seen things like in France, I've seen the the high speed trains over there. So just by judging the way that the track curves round there, I do feel like that's the approach into Glasgow Central. Who knows? Right, so we're up to 40 mile an hour. We've got a speed camera there. We don't fancy getting any speed tickets today. No, thank you. You don't want to look at my stats because they're not great. But I don't think I'm that bad of a driver. I mean, considering I'm a driver in real life, I'm not too bad with this. We're up to 50 now as well, so let's get going. Cool. Is there anything on that train bridge that we can see? No, but I think because we're heading south, aren't we? Are we heading south? Yeah, so because we're heading south, that is definitely the approach, well, the exit of Glasgow Central and probably onto the Cathcart Circle line. So there's Cathcart Circle. We're obviously now going to go onto the Edinburgh Glasgow route. Hopefully, if we see it, I don't know whether we go anywhere near the rail line, and that's what I want to see, is how far do we get from the rail line. I know in, like, for example, Linker Rheinstrecke, the road is right next to the rail line, so this is why I want to do these sorts of videos, just to see what it's like and sort of see how they represent their respective part of the world. Right, here we go. We are merging onto the M74, so let's get a little bit of brakes in here as we go around this corner. Don't fancy going into the back of this van here. Let's go. That was a little bit too wide round there, but it's okay, it's alright. I hate these junctions really upset me, because you're just constantly going round. They're awful to drive in real life as well. There's so many in the Midlands. If you're from the Midlands, you know which ones I'm on about. So Edinburgh's not too far away. This is why I've downloaded the Pro Mods version, because, like, you go between cities on this and it literally takes what, 5-10 minutes to go between the cities, but the map is massive. Obviously it's the whole of Europe, just scaled down a bit. So I thought with the Pro Mods they do like to sneak in some little towns and cities. So towns and cities that are actually represented in Train Sim World are represented in Pro Mods, so it makes it a bit more interesting and gives us a bit more variety of routes we can run in videos like this. Here we go, we're going past the services. Do I need any fuel? No, and it's a bit too late now if I did. But it's alright, we're speeding as well, so let me slow down a little bit. You can go 10% plus 2. I mean, it's saying we can do 60. If I know the law, you can only go 56 in a wagon, so maybe I should just take my own advice and slow down. Right, there we go, I'm stuck at 56, so let's have a little look on the outside. Can we see any rail line? What's that viaduct? Oh, sorry, I almost crashed into you, sir. There's a viaduct there. That looks like something that I've seen in Glasgow, Edinburgh. What do you think? Is that a rail viaduct? Maybe. Right, I need to come across to the left-hand side, Mr. Tesla, so you keep going, and then I can sneak in front of this, whatever it is. Looks like a Volkswagen. There we go. Right, I'm going left here at this roundabout to head into Edinburgh city centre. And then we'll see what Edinburgh's like, because I've not discovered it yet. I have discovered Edinburgh before, because I used to play ETS way back when. But since getting this PC, I've not actually been there in any version, the vanilla version or the Pro Mods version. Now, this is where you'll see the traffic starts to back up here, because they just don't know how to drive here. This Tesla is about... What are you doing? You've got about 10 car lengths in front of you. Go, get out my way. Go on. See, look at this stuff here. What are you doing stopped in a roundabout? That is not how roundabouts work. That is unsafe, and now you're going to cut me up. That's even worse. Right, anyway, we're heading towards Edinburgh city centre. Let's see if we can spot Edinburgh Waverley. I hope so. Oh, I need to slow down a little bit. I'm going a bit too quick there. Right, let me put my cruise control on. That should be alright. Anything coming across on the right hand side? Nope. So we can come across the... What on earth? Where did you come from? There was nothing there a minute ago. I swear there was nothing there. You saw me check and there was no cars there. No, I can't seem to spot any train stations. That's unfortunate. There's nothing around. Nothing at all. Right, is there any train stations around here? Anything? No? No, I don't think there is. But we've discovered a little truck dealer. That's cool. Anything down this way? Let's have a look. Anything? No. No, that's unfortunate. See, I feel like the vanilla and the Pro Mod version of like the UK parts of the UK map are all sort of like more industrial zones than city centres, so I can kind of see why they're not really representing any train stations. But I know in some cities, especially the more reworked cities in like Germany and stuff, they do show like Cologne Station, for example. Anyway, that's that one. That's the Scotrail Express. So let's do a bit of the Fife Circle, because I think the fourth bridge is in this. So let's have a little look. Let's have a bit of a dawdle out of Edinburgh. Right, so we're up to 50 mile an hour. Full beans. Full beans. That's the first time I've said this in Euro Truck. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Right, there we go. I've made it to the top of the hill. Right, so if we go left here, that heads towards Newcastle. So that whole idea of doing like the East Coast main line in one video on Euro Truck could be quite a nice idea. We'll see how this one goes, and let me know in the comments what you think. That's if you even want to see any more Euro Truck. You never know, you might not want to see any of it again. Right, here we go. We've got one of these turny junctions again, and then we're on the A720 apparently, before we turn off to go up the M90. So I want to make sure no one is in the lane as I come across. Is anyone there? Hello? Yep, there's someone there. Can you let me across, please? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Let me put my hazards on. Thank you very much. See, this is where this whole idea of doing like the whole West Coast or East Coast mainline could be quite nice. Look at all this traffic on here. What's going on here? No one knows how to drive, look. Why are people stopping on the roundabout? It's that truck's fault up in the distance. Come on, I've got some fertiliser to deliver. It's never going to get there if you don't drive around the roundabouts properly. I tell you what, I've had enough of this. You're all upsetting me, you don't know how to drive, so I'm going to have to take different action here and go around the hard shoulder, because none of you're stopping in the roundabout. Look at them all. They're all stopping in the roundabout. What are they doing? Why have you got your hazards on, you silly sod? Anyway, right, let's get going. What was I saying? Yeah, this is why I think doing the whole West Coast or East Coast main line could be a cool little idea, because to do London to Glasgow will probably take about 10-15 minutes, so if you want to see that, let me know in the comments and I'll certainly consider it. Right, here we go. We're coming off onto the M90 towards Stirling, and I saw it said Queens Ferry Crossing. Now I think Queensferry is that a station on the Fife Circle? North Queensferry is, isn't it? So here we go. Let's slow down to get onto the M90. We've got one of these turny junctions again, and make sure that we don't hit the railing or have the truck cross over the white line there, because you don't want to do that. That's not good for anyone. It's not good for the environment. It's not good for your wheels. It's just not good, so don't do it. He says as he does it. Right, we're on the M90, so let's get going. Let's get going. I don't know if it's just me, but I can spy a bridge in the distance. I've just saw something like a white top, which is obviously the road bridge that we're going to be crossing shortly. So I'm guessing we'll see the fourth bridge, which is the train bridge, which then is the Fife Circle. Look at that. Three routes in one video. There we go. I see a white bridge. I see another bridge. I see a grey one. Is there a red one? If there's a red one, that's the fourth bridge. I see it. There it is. Can you see it in the distance? There you go. Now you're talking. Let's slow right down so we can see what's going on here. I don't fancy crashing, so let's have a little look. There we go. I can see it. There's the fourth bridge. Nice. So we've got a bit of the Fife Circle in Euro Truck Simulator. Confirmed. There we go. In all its glory, the fourth bridge. Nice. So I can't quite tell if there's any stations either side, but North Queensferry would be just there, and then Dalmany would be the other side of it. So that's quite cool. We've got the Fife Circle in Eurotruck. Very nice indeed. Off it goes. See you later, fourth bridge. It was nice seeing you. There we go. That's a cool little landmark that we've seen in Train Sim World. I need to get a little screenshot there, probably for the thumbnail. But there we go. There we go. There's one part of Train Sim World that we've got, and we've seen in Eurotruck. I'm quite impressed with that. So we've seen some bits and bobs of the railway. We've seen the fourth bridge. That's the main one. We've obviously seen a couple of viaducts as well, which is very nice. So there's a few little bits and bobs that are represented in this that have been represented in Train Sim World as well, which is quite a nice little thing. It's very cool to see how the Pro Mod developers have brought in them 3 different bridges. It's really nice to see that. Right, we're up to 50 mile an hour down here, and then we are shortly turning left heading towards Perth. So Perth is on the, it's not on the Fife Circle, but it's still on the Scottish East Coast main line, isn't it? So maybe we might even see some examples of railway infrastructure heading into Perth. We'll see what happens. So I need to make sure to turn left in a second onto the A85. Cool, right, here we go. We're going left, so let's indicate there. Nice. Slowly does it. Yeah, that'll do. Slowly does it. Make sure we don't hit any curbs. We don't want to do that. Right, slowly does it round there. Make sure we don't hit any vehicles going around the corner. Nope, there we go. Smooth sailing. And now that I've done some Eurotruck content, if you want to see a convoy or something, a convoy stream, let me know, because I would like to play this game more often, because I absolutely love this game. It's a good bit of fun. Right, cool, here we go as we head into Perth. I don't actually spot anything else railway related, but we've got a nice river and a bridge, so that's very scenic. Right, let's stop for the red light there. Let's have a little look around. Is there anything else? Let's put that into neutral. Is there anything else around? No, we've got the river, which is very nice indeed. But this seems a bit more cityscape than Glasgow and Edinburgh. Got a nice looking cathedral there, that's nice. Let's go back into first gear and get going. No, I can't seem to spot anything else, unfortunately. We'll keep going. We'll keep going along this road, because we might spot something. I would like to find a train station of some kind, because that would be really, really cool. Oh, no, I've not found a station, but I found a Lidl. That's close enough, I guess. Right, we can go right here, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. No, I can't seem to spot anything. But that's fine. That's okay. It's a truck game, not a train game, so I wouldn't expect to see any train stations anyway. But you might see them in the European towns. Anyway, let's find somewhere to park and do a bit of an outro, because I've enjoyed doing that. It's all double yellows around here. I can't find anywhere to park. Right, we'll go left here, and hopefully there'll be somewhere to park. There's still nowhere to park around here. It's all double yellows. Darn, right, okay. Well, there's no double yellows on this road, so that's fine. Is there anything coming that way? No. Oh, that's a bit wide there. That's alright, it's okay. It's okay. Let's pull up here. we should be alright there. We probably still can't park here because it's a solid white line and you're still not allowed to park there. We're also fully driving on a pavement, so let's stop there, right? Let's leave it there. I'm going to carry on driving up to Aberdeen, but that's been a good bit of fun. Let me know what you think. So there we go, that was a little look at some train sim world routes in Euro Truck Simulator 2. I really enjoyed that, and let me know what other routes you'd like me to showcase, because like I say, there's loads in Pro Mods, and there's a couple in the vanilla version as well, but let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. And of course, if you've got any suggestions for routes in American Truck, let me know, because I'm not too sure of any for that game, so let me know, because I'd definitely like to do a video on that game as well. So now that I've parked here safely, kinda, at Perth, I'm going to leave that video there. So thank you all very much for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. If you're new, I'd massively appreciate it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next video. Bye bye.